everybody, this is Fastest Engine on Sordor 1996, and today I am back with a new video, and today I am going to read my friend's story, Liam the NUR Engine 2021 story, The Carnage on Sordor. Now, this is a book, and I think I'm going to really like it, because I like, stuff like this, like exciting adventures. So, I think this is chapter 1. It's okay, so chapter 1. September 20th through October 15th, 1988. My story begins. September 20th. My name is Thomas, and I'll be telling you my side of the story of what happened when I was stuck on an island that we all once loved and treasured. Then it was turned into the horror and disturbing that took the place on Sordor between October through January. This is the story. Recently, Sir Bertram Topham Hatt went missing without a trace. Everyone was very confused at his disappearance, because no one just disappears out of the middle of the day without any witnesses. We were scared that without a controller to run the railway, there'd be a lot of confusion and delay. But luckily, Sir Topham Hatt I was willing to run the railway again for a while until his son was found. Also, the government had recently built a weird military base on the island. That is for operating a deadly chemical weapon only. If not maintained carefully, it would cause a deadly disaster. But otherwise, everyone's going well. October 5th. Recently, I was ordered to take a train of nuclear fuel to the military base for their project. When I arrived, however, I was stopped outside the gate and told to go no more further. I asked them why, but they just told me to leave the trucks on the siding where Diesel Shunter would take them away. I was surprised to see Diesel 10 here to take the train inside the military base. He said he was a proper engine and he should run the railway and not just a bunch of steam kettles. I just rolled my eyes and took him as being him as always. Just left to not cause a scene. It was the last day I saw Diesel 10 until during the Carnage began on October 10th. October 10th, 1998. The Carnage begins. 11:10 a.m. I was at Knapford Yards along with Genty and Rosie at the time of the attack. We heard a faint buzzing noise which seemed to be coming from the sky in a northwest direction of the station. Suddenly, we all could make out a plane was making the noise. The plane looked like it had been used in World War II. Me and the others didn't take much notice at first, but all of a sudden, it dived a bit downwards to the ground and began shooting at us. Sadly, it hit Rosie in the head and boiler, causing her to explode. We watched in horror at this as the plane pulled up and flew towards the military base, where Genty and I could make out the silhouette of a bomb falling from the plane and crashing into the military base. The bomb landed on the weapon, causing it to explode, and a huge fireball lit up the sky. This was followed by the air raid siren going off, and we knew we had to go. So our driver and fireman climbed in mine and Genty's cab and raced out of the yard, whistling fit to burst. 11:17 a.m. We raced down the line with the trucks rattling behind us. We raced through a tunnel and coming out the other side. We passed by Murdoch, who was screaming in pain as he crashed off the tracks and was burning along with his coaches. The screams of him and the coaches were a shouting sight. A tear raced down my cheek as we raced by Murdoch. Another explosion came from behind us. We saw we were getting chased by 2 World War II planes. One of us was shooting at me and the other at Genty. One of the planes flew in front of me and started to shoot at me. One of the bullets got me in the left eye, but luckily I survived. I wheezed steam at the planes, causing them to crash the ground. With both planes exploding on impact, but we were determined to keep on going, just in case if any more planes were following us. When we thought we were safe on the plains, we came to a stop at Wilsworth Station. Our driver and fireman looked all over us for any damage, but luckily there wasn't any damage on us except my face, which was bleeding slowly. But now, to be aided to, Jinty's fireman used to be a doctor back in his day and was able to patch up my eye. We found a shed in the yard and decided to rest in there for a time being. We talked about what just happened till it became dark. So we fell asleep and decided to make a plan tomorrow. See you in chapter 2.